While about 68% of adults here in Virginia have now received at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, a new study shows that 1/3 of unvaccinated Americans still want to wait until vaccines receive full FDA approval. CBS 6's Caroline Colburn has more on how this hesitancy could impact the race to get to herd immunity. Caroline?
Well, Cheryl, Virginia health officials say we have the vaccine supply we need to reach 70% of the adult population vaccinated by July 4th, but they say we need people to come out and get a shot.
It is easier now than ever to get a vaccine.
No lines or wait list, just health officials encouraging Virginians to walk in and get a COVID-19 shot now.
The first, of course, the sooner you get the vaccine, the sooner you're protected.
Kat Long with the Richmond-Henrico Health District says they're ramping up education efforts and targeting underserved communities.
The more people that are unvaccinated, the more opportunities the COVID virus has to mutate in different hosts.
This comes as a new study by the Kaiser Family Foundation shows 32% of Americans who've not gotten a COVID-19 shot would be more likely to do so once they receive full FDA approval. Both Pfizer and Moderna have filed, but the process could take 6 months or longer.
This isn't a process that has been rushed, which I think a lot of people have been saying. There has been guidelines for emergency use authorization just in case of circumstances like this.
And health officials don't expect the vaccine's efficacy or side effects to change much between now and then.
When there are side effects for vaccines and when vaccines are shut down and they are not moved through the process, that usually happens within 2 months. Usually serious side effects happen within 2 months. So we are well past the window, both in the trials and in the real life scenarios of when people would most likely have a reaction.
The study also shows 10 to 15% of unvaccinated Americans would be more likely to get a vaccine if there was a financial incentive, like money or free items.
We've talked a lot about doing fun, small incentives like ice cream or a glass of beer. So we've invited partners to our local businesses and private partners to partner with us.
And if health and financial incentives aren't enough to encourage vaccinations, officials hope the freedom of going maskless and eliminating social distancing restrictions will get people in line. Now, the study also found that 7% of Americans say they'll only get the COVID-19 vaccine if it's mandatory, and some believe full FDA approval could lead to more companies and businesses requiring the shot. Working for you in Richmond, Caroline Colburn, CBS 6 News.